About Monse? How are you?
I'm fine, teacher.
You too?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. We need to wake up, wakey wakey. Cornflakey. Let's do listening. We are going to work with structure six. Regular verbs. Here we go. 788. 788, 788. There we go. Let's listen to the complete video again. Attention.
I have to admit, David, I'm a little nervous. I've never been interviewed before.
Don't worry, Yoko. You'll be fine.
Okay, where should we start?
Well, you know this is a human interest story.
Right.
So, first, we want to hear about you and your experiences. Then we'll talk about healthy cooking, how to cook simply and eat better.
Okay.
So, have you always liked to cook?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things. I always had a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
When I got older, we used to have big family meals. All my aunts and uncles used to come over. My cousins would all be playing, but I wouldn't leave the kitchen. I would stay with my aunts and my mother. We would cook for everyone.
So, your mother taught you a lot.
Absolutely. I grew up in LA, but my mother was born and raised in Japan. She learned to cook from her mother, and she taught me.
Japanese food is pretty healthy, right?
Definitely. You know, the Japanese eat a lot of fish, rice, vegetables. So the food typically has very little fat and fewer calories.
Uh-huh. Do you think most people have a healthy diet these days?
Not really. Nowadays, people don't cook at home a lot. They eat out too much. And people aren't very careful about their diets.
I know that I eat out a lot because I don't have enough time to cook. What about people who are too busy to cook anything?
Well, you have to plan ahead. For example, you could prepare a bunch of meals on the weekend. I like to make a lot of simple dishes and freeze them.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, then you have frozen meals ready to go.
Well, I love frozen dinners. I buy them at the store all the time.
Frozen dinners from the store aren't usually very good for you, and they're expensive. The thing is, we eat too much fast food and not enough fresh fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, I know I don't eat very many vegetables. I just don't like them.
Well, if you know how to cook them well, they're delicious. I like to roast vegetables with a little olive oil.
Roasted vegetables? That might be okay. All right. So, what do you do when there isn't much food in the house and you're starving?
You know, my mother used to make dinner with almost anything. She'd cook with whatever was in the fridge. So, what's in your fridge right now?
My fridge? Not much. Let me think. There's a carton of eggs. I usually have eggs for breakfast. I have a few onions, a bottle of soy sauce, and, oh, maybe a loaf of bread.
Do you have any rice?
Yeah, I probably have some.
Perfect. You can make tamago donburi.
Tomago?
Tamago donburi. It's a Japanese dish. Basically, it's eggs over rice. It's quick and easy.
I see. So you're saying you have to be creative, right?
Exactly. And don't be too hard on yourself. If you don't have the time to cook or you don't have any groceries, go out to eat. Just be careful what you choose. I suggest you come here.
Then I'm glad I came. What are you going to make us today?
Well, we'll start with a baked chicken with spicy sauce, roasted vegetables, wild rice. Then we'll have...
What did they talk about? Ivana, did you understand better?
Mm, mm, no.
Really? You didn't understand better from yesterday's vocabulary?
Mm,
Or what did you understand?
Uh, I just remember mm, Yoko talks about uh, fish.
Yes.
Mm, uh,
Do you
uh,
remember the ingredients of the dish?
what?
Do you remember the ingredients of the dish?
Mm, uh, no.
Okay, no problem. What else? What else do you remember?
Mm, that's it.
That's it. Okay. We are sleeping still. We need to wakey. Okay, anyway, let's do the activity so you can wake up, no? Let's begin with the transcription and let's start from the beginning. Attention, Ivana.
I have to admit, David, I'm a little nervous.
Action.
I am a little nervous.
Again.
I am a little nervous.
Okay, perfect. The beginning. Repeat.
I have to admit, David, I'm a little nervous.
Uh, mm, can you repeat?
Final repetition.
Yeah, please.
I have to admit, David, I'm a little nervous.
Have met met yet? Uh, I don't know.
Have is correct. And finish. I
Mhm.
want to help you, but it's too soon. Do you understand too soon?
Pronto.
It's too soon yet. So we need help from Monse. Monse, three chances. What do you have in this moment?
I have to admit,
Oh,
David.
very good. Admit. David, you are correct. Good job. That's right. Remember the pronunciation for have to. What is the pronunciation, Mon? How do you pronounce this?
Have to.
Look at the symbol.
Have. No sé.
Very bad. How do you say no say in English?
I don't know.
Ah,
Mm.
okay. Ajá. This symbol is a.
Have
Yes.
to.
To. Exactly. Have to.
Have to.
That's the reason it's difficult to understand. You know? She said, I have to. Listen.
Yoko, you'll be fine.
I have to admit, David, I'm a little
Right? Did you hear the have to?
Yeah.
Have to admit. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's continue. Mon, you have 2 more chances.
nervous. I've never been interviewed before.
I've never been interviewed before.
Again.
I've never been interviewed before.
So, been is past participle, no? What is the formula for past participle?
I have never.
Exactly. That's correct. In English, there is a contraction for I have. That's called I've.
I've.
So try to pronounce the v very strong. I've never.
I
Yes. Love it.
never.
I've never. It's very important because if you listen, pay attention to Yoko, she never says I have. Listen.
I have to admit, David, I'm a little nervous. I've never been interviewed before.
Right? It sounds like she only says I never, but it's incomplete. I've never. Got it? Yes, teacher, fantastic. Okay, very good. Anyway, Ivana, you're next.
Don't worry, Yoko, you'll be fine.
Don't worry, Yoko. You'll be fine.
Yes. If it's be, what is necessary here?
Mm,
Can you repeat? Ivana.
you are.
Perfect. You are impossible because you cannot say you are be. You know?
Mm,
Be is a simple form. What
you
formula needs? Again?
You will.
Yes, very good. And it's the same case. Contraction I have, I've. Contraction you will.
What? You.
Mm-hmm. I hear a spoiler, eh? A spoiler, mom. I heard you. I got you. Eliminate would. Extra information, Michelle. Very, very bad. Contraction, you will.
You.
You will.
You see?
You.
The contraction for you will is you'll.
Your.
Aha. And now it matches. You will be fine. Makes sense?
Yeah.
Listen again.
Where should we start?
Well,
Where should we start? Interviewed before.
don't worry, Yoko, you'll be fine.
Did you hear the y'all?
So.
So. A little, very little, no?
Yeah.
It's very fast. It's very fast, but it's there. Pinky promise. The next. Monte.
Okay. Where should we start?
Well,
Okay. No escuché y started.
Okay. How do you say no escuché?
I don't hear.
Didn't. Past.
I didn't hear.
You didn't hear. Okay, let's listen again.
how to cook simply and eat.
Okay. Where should we start?
We should start.
Close. Very close. It's a question.
When?
Nice. Close. Close, close. Close. Listen again.
You'll be fine.
Okay. Where should we start?
Ay, no sé.
What is the question for? Time. No, for place. For place.
Where?
Exactly. Okay.
Where should
Yes.
mm,
Who?
we?
Yes. Complete?
Okay. Where should we start?
Yes. Where should we start? This is the question to begin. Ivana.
Well, this is a human interest story.
Uh, you know. Well, this is a interest human history.
Okay.
Human
A human what?
history.
Story. Okay, you need this word, no? Listen again.
Yeah.
Okay. Where should we start?
Well, this is a human interest story.
Human interest story.
Very good. You are correct. Complete.
Well, this is a human interest story.
Perfect. Next, Monse.
Right.
So, first, we want to hear about you and your experiences.
So first, okay.
Similar. Continue. So first,
We going to start. Ya no me acuerdo.
how do you say? No me acuerdo in English.
I don't remember.
Okay, okay, perfect. So we can repeat, right? There we go. Attention.
You know, this is a human interest story.
Right.
So, first, we want to hear about you and your experiences.
Right. We want to hear about you and your experiences.
Wow. Good job. Ivanita.
Then we'll talk about healthy cooking. How
When we talk about healthy food,
Cooking. Cooking is correct. Cooking as a hobby, an activity. You know? To hear about you and your experiences. Second chance.
is a human interest story.
Right.
So, first, we want to hear about you and your experiences. Then we'll talk about healthy cooking.
then we mm, can
Hmm?
then we can
We can. It's very similar. We need a modal, but it's not can.
oh mm,
Check the check the similarities. When you cannot listen a modal, there is a contraction. What is the possible contraction here?
can
Non-negative. I mean, in the previous example,
uh,
when Monse said I have never, Monse omitted have because Yoko doesn't say have. She says a contraction.
mm,
So it was difficult to hear the have. We need to analyze contractions. Similar happened here. It's impossible to say you be. But David didn't say will, no? You completed with grammar logic. In this case, we have a similar situation. Talk in
no
the future or talk in the past?
future
I agree. What is the auxiliary for future?
mm, will
For future. Oh, yeah. And what is the contraction? We will.
you
Oh, wait. You transform we to you. Different person. It's not you.
um will
Yes, you are correct. Listen.
Wheel.
You see?
no
Listen.
Well, you know, this is a human interest story.
Right.
So, first, we want to hear about you and your experiences. Then we'll talk about healthy cooking.
Right? Very fast. But yes, he's there. Complete.
Then we'll talk about healthy cooking.
That is correct. Good job. Monse.
How to cook simply and eat better.
How to cook simple and eat better.
Transform simple to a purple.
Mm, I don't know.
That's difficult. We are going to go back a little. In the class of emphasis words of emphasis, I need to teach you how to transform these words from orange to purple. So we have words, for example, usually, suddenly, and typically are very common purple words. But here, the word usually describes the time of an action, but the word usual describes something, a thing. For example, we have that is a usual reaction to a beautiful present. Usual is color orange, describing the word reaction, color blue. On the other side, when you have usually, the idea is different. People usually react like that to a beautiful present. The idea is a little different. You have the word usually, which is a time expression, and then we have a verb. So my point here is that a color orange word describes a color blue. And on the other side, a color purple gives a description to a color green. In Spanish is different too. One is usual and the other is usualmente. El li, the word li, translates to mente. To transform adjectives into adverbs. So how do you transform what was the word in the video? What was the word in the video? Do you remember, Mon?
No.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I can tell you in a moment. So, for example, the word usually comes from the adjective usual. No? Suddenly comes from the adjective sudden. And typically comes from the adjective typical. Do you understand the transition?
Yes. Yes.
Well, check this out. Listen again.
Food G would let
Healthy cooking. How to cook simply and eat better.
How to cook simple.
Simple is an adjective, but you have the verb cook. You cannot have an adjective with a verb. Transform. Simple is orange. Transform it to purple.
Simply.
Exactly. Simply.
Simply.
You see?
Yes.
That's right. How to cook simply. Where is it? Where are we? Here. Complete. 1, 2, 3, action.
How to cook simply and eat better.
Good. Ivanita, next.
Okay.
So, have you always liked to cook?
Ivana, are you sleeping? Don't go to sleep. Wake up.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? What did
Okay.
Yoko say? Okay,
Okay. Have you always cook? Mm, okay.
there it is. Again.
Then we'll talk about healthy cooking. How to cook simply and eat better.
Okay.
So, have you always liked to cook?
Like cook.
Yes. Complete.
So have you always liked to cook?
Yes. Very good, you're right. Ivana, ¿qué significa eso? Have you always liked to cook?
Uh, sim- eh, entonces,
Ujú.
¿alguna vez?
¿Alguna vez? We have an issue. Ya habías dicho siempre. Estaba mejor la anterior.
Entonces, siempre
Pre-
mm, ¿te gustó cocinar?
Por ahí vas, casi. ¿Te gustó? Está hablando de un tiempo que ya pasó. Pero have you es en presente. Entonces no podemos hablar exactamente en pasado. Acuérdate de los ejemplos que vimos anteriormente con have. En otras
Dice
clases dijimos, por ejemplo,
dice
ajá,
que le puso like con de.
ajá, in past.
Mm,
Pero ¿qué crees? No es past. Es como tenemos have,
Mm,
Mira la fórmula. You see? La fórmula 6 te dice que cuando usas have tienes past participle. Entonces no es el pasado que estás diciendo, no es te gustó. Es si te ha gustado.
mm,
Take a note. El past participle te habla de cosas que te han gustado. Got it?
yeah.
Entonces, ¿qué dice David?
Entonces, ¿siempre te ha gustado cocinar?
You are correct. Okay. Okay. The next one. Monse.
Eat better.
Okay, actually.
Have you always liked to cook?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen.
Yes, I have actually. When I was a kid, I mm, I see my mom in the kitchen at the
Yes. Eliminate C, but you are right. When I
Ella
was
eso es todo.
Ella es qué?
Eso es todo lo que escuché.
That's everything I heard. Can you repeat after me?
That's
Todo
all
lo que yo
that I
heard in past.
heard.
Yeah. Ah, English. You sound fantastic in English. Repetition.
So, have you always liked to cook?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen.
When I was a little kid, I I had
Continue.
ya no me acuerdo.
Okay, that's it. What's another way to say mom?
Mm, mother.
Yes. You were close, but she never said mom. Okay.
Okay.
And when I was a little kid, I what do you imagine? What verb kids do at the kitchen?
Mm,
If you have a kid in front of you, you are cooking. The kid is curious. So you say, or what does the kid do?
I don't know.
All right, final repetition. I tried to help you, eh? I really tried. Let's go.
Okay.
So, have you always liked to cook?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen.
I used to help.
Very good. Complete.
Yeah, I have actually, when I was a little kid, I used to help my mom in the kitchen.
My mom? She never said my
My
mom.
mother.
My mother. Yes. Yes, much better. Much, much better, Mon. Very good. The next, Ivanita.
She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
He mm, will
This one is difficult. Jesus. How do you? I'm gonna help you. How do you say dejarme, permitirme?
mm, let let
Yes.
me.
Yes. There.
Mm,
No?
mm,
Repetition.
To cook?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
it's let- it's
It. Oh. Mm, there was a connection problem or audio problem. I didn't hear you. Repeat.
it.
Again?
She's
She. Ah, okay. She. Continue.
mm, mm,
Mhm.
ahí dicen algo bien raro ahí. Creo que es un nombre. Sí.
Kinda.
Opaco o algo así.
How do you say? Oh, if I help you, I give you the answer. Final repetition.
When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
Open pan.
Yes. Open. What is the name of the things you open? For example, this. How do you call this? Jesus. You open the
Mm, pasta.
again
Pasta.
the pasta, but you don't open the pasta. You open the plastic. What's the name of the plastic that you open?
Ah,
Probably it's no new vocabulary. Pronunciation. I
¿qué?
cannot hear you. Your microphone is very far.
Pa- Paquish.
Exactly. Package.
Package.
This is a package of pasta. This is a package from Amazon. And these are different packages. This is a package of donuts. Package. Right? Singular package. Plural, Ivana?
Mm, pack, packages.
Package. Aha. Packages. With an extra syllable. Packages.
Packages.
Exactly. Package is one, singular package, and packages, plural. Listen again.
So, have you always liked to cook?
Yeah, I have actually. When I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
Open
Action.
packages.
Mhm.
And mm, he will let me open packages. And I don't know.
And two mysterious words. Okay, eliminate will. This is pretty interesting. In previous classes, we saw would for imaginary situations. Over here, we saw would. Might, may, would, and could. No?
Yeah.
But would has other two, other application. Memories. When you are talking about memories about the past, you can use would. You say, my grandmother would give me chocolates when I visited her. You see?
Yeah.
This is not imaginary. This is in the past. And this is actually in the next classes. Would for memories. The
He
word here, aha, she would. Instead of will, she would. Okay?
okay.
Ivanita, you have 50% of the idea. Very good. Let's pass to Monse. Do you have the rest of the idea, Mon?
No.
Of course not, because you didn't read the text, right? Did you read my story that I wrote all the morning for you?
Yes.
Personal, uh-huh. How do you say medir in English?
Mm, I don't know.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. You te salvaste. No está. Te salvaste, Montserrat. No puse la palabra. Jesus Christ, está bien. Te perdono. Pronunciation.
Measure.
Correct.
Measure.
Measure. También Ivanita se salvó porque pues no está. ¿Ah? Listen again.
So, your mother.
We used to measure and stir things. As a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
Action.
And measure. Um, Stir.
Mhm.
Ay, no sé.
Yes, I don't know in English.
I don't know.
You're close. Uh-huh. The stir, the pronunciation was very, very good. But it's a new vocabulary. Let me check where. In the rest of the story, we have the word stir. Then you add vegetables like spinach, carrots, and mushrooms. You can also add a bit of olive oil for flavor. Stir everything together. Stir everything together. This is the action of stir. This. This is to stir. This is to stir. It's like mix, but in combination. Uniform. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, how do you pronounce this?
A lot.
Absolutely. I grew up in a. When I got older, actually, when I was a little kid, I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
Is there thing?
Exactly. Think plural.
Things.
Things. Complete.
She would let me open package and measure their things.
And the mysterious word?
The I don't know.
Measure the stir. Come on. And the word is and. And measure and stir things. Listen.
I used to help my mother in the kitchen. She would let me open packages and measure and stir things.
And that's it. Easy or difficult?
Easy.
Ah, come on. Easy, she says. Jesus Christ. Everyone lies. Attention to Jessica Asmore. She is going to pass attendance.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you. Good morning. I will take attendance, please. Is here Monse? Hello, Monse. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you, Monse. And Ivana. Hello, Ivana. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you, Ivana. So, thank you to be here. I don't know, somebody else, teacher?
No, that's it,
Okay.
milady. We're done.
Okay. So, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Thank you. That's it. Very good.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, you say, eh? I helped you too much, eh? Too much.
No.
You need, oh yeah. Mhm. And also you, Michelle, you helped too much. We need independent people, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
¿Cómo? ¿Qué dijo? No, no escuché.
tiene que estudiar, teacher.
Ah, sí, 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 sí. Las dos, ¿eh? Las dos. Las voy a tener cortito. Very good, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good job. We start a new class tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
later. Bye, girls. See you.